Today, we are taking contact us form submissions on your company website and automatically drafting personalized email responses to this customer. So let's get right to it. Let's open up our n8n workflow. This is going to be in addition to last week's episode here, where we take that contact form submission, automatically add that customer to our lead list, and additionally receive the inquiry straight to our email. So we'll go back to our n8n workflow, and to do this, we need to add a Google Docs node. So we will open this up and it will be get a document. The reason for this node is because I've created a Google Docs with every single detail about a company that I've created. This is a fictional company, but for your company, you would add every single piece of information that you can think of in one document. So it's got, company overview, contact information, services offered with kind of prices, timeframes, things like that. We have appointment and booking information, vehicle information that this company handles. To let you know, this is an auto repair company that I've created here. Customer experience when you show up, policies and legal information, etc. So it has a ton of information on this document. And what it does is when we receive the contact form submission, we then use the information on this document to be able to develop a accurate reply and response to answer any question that comes the company's way. So what we're going to do, we're going to copy the link to this Google Doc, go back to our n8n, and add it to our doc URL. I've already connected my Google Docs account, so it will have access to this Google Doc, and let's execute. I've pinned just a previous form submission so that we don't have to keep executing throughout this test here. So we will execute this Google Doc step, and boom, here's all the information from this Google Doc. So I'm going to pin this here so we don't have to do that again, and we will continue to our AI node. Let's go ahead and open up our AI agent right here. We're going to change this to define below, and in this section here, in the prompt user message, we are going to add all of the sources we want this AI to use. So we need it to accept the message or be able to view what message is coming in from the contact form. So we can do contact form message, and we can find the message here. There we go. Next, I want the email response to be personalized. So let's add the customer's name into here, and this will be the name of the customer who submitted the customer or the contact us inquiry. And lastly, we need to get our Google Doc, all that information about our company. So we can do company information, and we will add in all of the content from our Google Doc here. So there we go. That is all the sources, that is all the information that the agent will need to draft up our email response. Next step for us here is to add a system message. What will be in this system message is the rules that it will need to follow when creating the email so that it does exactly what we want it to do every single time. So my rules are quite detailed so that it is not doing its own thing. When creating the email, it is using all the information I want it to use and drafting the email in a way I want it to draft. So I'm going to paste it into here. It is quite detailed, as you can see. I'm not going to read it all out to you, but if you want to pause the video, you can take a look. It pretty much just says, who you are, you're an email writer responding to contact form submissions, what your task is, your core behavioral rules when drafting this email, and then I have the structure of the email here. So one more thing to do before we execute this step is add our chat model. So we will go out, let's move this over, add our chat model. I like to use OpenRouter because you just have access to so many different models. And for this one, I'm going to use GPT-5 Mini. This will be a pretty decent one to do what we're looking for here. And we are good to go. Let's execute this step. Here we go. It has created our email right here. Let's pin this so we don't have to do that again. And now I just want to get this email right into our email draft. You can automatically send it back to the customer who submitted the form. However, I think it would be more beneficial, safer bet for you to get into your email draft, have a quick read over it, make sure everything is perfect, and then just send it off yourself here. So let's get to it. Okay, we will open up our Gmail node, and it is going to be create a draft. Perfect. What do we want the subject to be? thanks for reaching out. If you want to style it in a cool HTML template, go for it. But for now, we're just gonna use text. And in here, let's just open this up. We are just going to put our output that our chat model made. So this is going to be our email. I have also created a nice footer so that it is consistent on every email. So let me paste that in here. There we go. And Marcus and Elena are the owners of the Apex Auto repair shop that I've created just for this fake company here. So we will get out of this and we're good to go to just execute this step. And that is done. So let me check our emails here. Let's go into draft. There we go. It has it here. So let me run you through a sample submission. Before we do that, we need to ensure that this is an active workflow. So I'm gonna save this here, unpin everything. Okay, save it again. Make this active so that our form can, unpin this. Make this active so it can just accept every form submission, no matter what, whenever, 24/7. So let's go back over to our form. Okay, let's fill out the contact form. Put myself in here, Edmonton, SLOVOLVE, gmail.com, 780 1111. And let me just paste an email here. It says, hi there, it's time for me to get an oil change. Additionally, the check engine light on my Honda Civic is on and I don't know what the issue is. Just wondering how much it would cost for the oil change and for you to figure out what the issue is with the check engine light. Thanks. And now I'm gonna go back to my n8n because create a draft. We're just creating the draft, but so that it's even easier for you, I want to have the to email. So it autofills, so you can, if it's perfect, you can just send it off. You don't even have to find the email. So the to email, we're going to get it from the form. It's gonna be the email, so it's gonna autofill that. So let's save that here, go back to our contact form and send this off. There we go, message has been sent successfully. So let's check all areas. So as per the last video, here we go. It's added the new row for the company leads. Let's go into our email. Let's make sure we got the form submission. Perfect, Chris Avery, all that, there we go. And let's check today's video. Let's see our drafts. So is this it? Here we go. So this is what I mean, just at the end, it automatically fills the email. So if it's perfect, we can literally just press send. And let's see. Hi, Chris. Thanks for reaching out. We can definitely help with an oil change and checking the check engine light on your Honda Civic. Quick overview. Oil change is $69 to $99, depending on oil/filter choice. It takes about 40 to 45 minutes. 6 months / 10,000 kilometers, workmanship warranty. There we go. Check engine diagnostic, scan troubleshooting. The fee is about $80. Diagnostics usually take about an hour. Minor repairs are this much. Scan will provide a free written estimate before any work starts. There we go. And then it gives a clear next step. Reply with your Civic's year and current mileage, plus any symptoms you've noticed, and a few preferred days/times. You can also book online through our website or just in the chatbot as well on the website, which I can show you in a future video there. We generally have 1 to 2 days lead time and can often do same day. We'll text or email updates while your car is here. Looking forward to getting you back on the road. And then our footer here, our sign off. This honestly is super exciting to me. I think this is the benefit, the amount of time that can be saved is insane with just a simple workflow like this. Now, I do want to harp on the importance of your company document with all of your company information has to be so detailed, as much detail as you can even think, and then a bit more, so that these responses are more accurate than you can even remember. It's like, oh, I forgot this costed this much, but it already knows it. It'll save you so much time, but it is so important that this company document with all of your information is so detailed for the chat model to be able to access as much information as possible to answer any and every question that is submitted on the Contact Us form. Well, there we have it. There's another video for you. Hope you gained some insight here. If you did enjoy this, a like and a subscribe down below would be greatly appreciated. And just remember, check in for much more content coming out that will help you in your personal and business life here. Now, If you do want to contact me with any questions, or you need some help with some automations that you want to integrate in your personal or business life, just send me an email. I've got my email down in the description, and I'd love to help, love to work with you. Okay, take care.